Hey family, what's good with you? It's your boy 2A-N-LA, and as always fam, anything I say in this episode, prior episodes, and future episodes is just my personal opinion. You shouldn't take it as fact, you shouldn't take it as law. Always do your own homework and come up with your own conclusions. Right about now, fam, I'm going to ask you to go ahead and tap that like button for your boy. If you're new to the channel, I'm going to ask you to go ahead and subscribe. I'm pretty sure you're going to enjoy the content. Look, if you don't, fam, look. You can always unsubscribe later. It's all good. And if you're an existing subscriber, fam, I appreciate you more than you can possibly imagine. You are more than just subscribers to me. You are my family. All right, let's get this episode rolling, fam. This one, fam, is long overdue. It is a review of one of my favorite firearms. Somebody asked me the other day, was I a shotgun guy? And I said, well, what shotgun? Because I think it depends on it. But fam, any top 5 shotgun list out there is going to include this next one. If you saw my video that I did on the top 5 tactical shotguns, you saw that this one came in at number 3, passed only by the Benelli M4 and the Beretta 1301 Tactical. And you know, there's some arguments, fam, that this could have been higher up on the list. And of course, fam, I am talking about the IWI TS12 shotgun. Let me let you check this bad boy out. And as you can see, it is not for play. Alright? So look, fam, let's talk about this shotgun. It is a very unique design, which is one of the things that I love about it. As you guys know, one of my biggest criticisms for people who use shotguns for home defense, they're kind of twofold. Typically, shotguns are very long, and you know, they got, you know, oftentimes 20-inch barrels, and they're really long. To try to maneuver around a house could be problematic with them. Also, they're typically capacity strained, maybe somewhere between 5 to 7 rounds typically. The IWI takes care of my 2 biggest criticisms right off the bat. This is in a bullpup format, which simply means that the action takes place behind the trigger. And so what that allows for is a much shorter, more compact platform. This shotgun is about 28 inches long, and you would think for something so short it would have a short barrel length, but because it's in bullpup format, it actually has an 18.5-inch barrel. So now, with only 28 inches, you know, if you had to maneuver around a house or around a corner, your shotgun isn't sticking out, you know, 3 feet before you even can turn the corner. So I love the compact package that it comes in. My other complaint that I have about most shotguns for home defense is capacity. You know, if you've only got 5, these days for home invasions, you know, people are coming in 3, 4 at a time, right? And so if you only have 5 to 7 rounds, maybe you scare them off after the first round. But if they're willing to put up a fight and you've only got 5 to 7 rounds, you know, it could be problematic, right? I'd rather have more, which is why I tend to lean more towards PCCs and you know, short barrel rifles, short barrel pistols for home defense, because, you know, well, assuming you're not in the state of California, everybody else, you can have, you know, 20, 25, 30, 40 rounds without having to reload in case you have to continuously fight off a threat, right? I don't think you're ever going to get that kind of capacity from a shotgun Certainly not reliably. I have seen some shotguns with like, you know, like 30, 20 round mags that hang way down here. I just question the reliability on a lot of those things. I've experienced, you know, kind of 10 round mags that were a little shaky. But IWI creates a great product, and the way they address this capacity issue is that you have essentially 3 separate tubes. And you can see the tubes right here. One is, you know, aligned with the barrel, and then you got another one on this side and another one on this side. And they can be fed from both sides of the firearm, whether it's right there or whether it's right there. And essentially what happens is each tube will hold either 4 3-inch shells or 5 2 3/4 shells. And so you potentially have 15 rounds in the tubes plus 1 in the chamber. And so what you do is there's a little button right there that's right in front of the trigger, so easy to access. When you run out of shells in one tube, you simply press the button and flip it. And it has a really unique, and it also has a really unique feature that once you flip it, that next shell automatically loads into the chamber. So essentially, you can, you know, fire non-stop until you run out of shells. And again, 15 rounds in your tubes and 1 more in the chamber, potentially 16 rounds in a very, very powerful platform. And so let me tell you what I also love about this gun. I also mentioned that the chotes are, you see that bad boy on there now, they are Benelli and Beretta compatible, so that's phenomenal. What I really love about the innovation, going back to the tubes though, is that here in the state of California, where you cannot have, you know, magazines that hold more than 10 rounds. What I love about this is the reason why, while this can hold 15 rounds, because they're individual magazines, every one is treated individually. So I don't have a 15 round magazine. I have 3 5-round magazines. And so that's why even under our current structure, this bullpup is legal in the state of California. So genius. And when I think about it, really the design, you know, I often hear fellow YouTubers and you know and people in general complain that there is not enough innovation in the gun industry. That, you know, innovation in the gun industry is putting a red dot, a red dot on your gun, or you know, little small things, right? But I think this, you know, TS12 has been around for a while now, but I think it is what the gun industry should be striving for. Ways to problem solve. You need you want the power of a shotgun, but in a format where you can utilize it for CQB. I think, man, this checks all the boxes relative to size, capacity, loading. So it has a bunch of different sling mounting locations on the gun, 4 different ones to be exact. So again, making it very CQB friendly. You got your M-LOK rails on the side that you can attach your lights to, and whatever else you need to, as well as a long Picatinny rail across the top. Look, fam, the TS12 is not for play. I'll put up some footage of me shooting the gun. The gun it's a shotgun. I haven't shot a shotgun that doesn't have recoil. It's, it's par for the course relative to that, but it is certainly manageable. You don't get the sense. I think some people think, oh, because the package is so short, that the recoil is going to be more extreme, but it has, a traditional 18.5-inch barrel. So I would say the recoil is no more noticeable than any other shotgun that I've shot, just in a shorter package. So look, fam, I honestly, like I said, this was number 3 on my tactical shotgun list. I love the Benelli M4. As you guys know, I have, one of the most tricked out Benelli M4s out there. I shot the 1301 tactical. It's a great by Beretta. It's a great shotgun. But look, even those do not offer you what this shotgun offers in a very reliable package and battle tested. So look, fam, IWI TS12 gauge shotgun. If you're considering a shotgun, and I'll put up like the MSRP up there for the TS12. If you're considering a shotgun and you have some budget, or you want to get a top of the line shotgun, I'd say, the Benelli M4, the Beretta 1301 are great shotguns. But if you want a shotgun that is going to have you have a shorter package, something that is super duper sexy, that runs like a Dickens, that's going to give you lots of capacity, look, fam, look, consider the TS12. Alright? That's it for this episode, fam. Until next time, as always, take care of one another, and peace.